The Rome Statute defines crimes against women and crimes against children as a priority of investigating and prosecuting them. And as a prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, I have this obligation. My goal, my objective, is to ensure that I pursue this and pursue it to the best of the office's ability. One of the main things that I think I can do is also to create some form of cooperation between the Office of the Prosecutor and also with civil society organizations, especially those that are in the field where these crimes take place. And by working closely with UN Women, we can actually do a lot to bring awareness to these crimes, but also to see how we can address these crimes, but address them also in a very systematic and in an effective way.
Ladies and gentlemen, during my career, I have met with many victims, with many survivors of horrific crimes, and what strikes me always is their dignity and their courage. But my first encounter with a victim of crime was when I was very young. It was back home in the Gambia, and this woman had no recourse, no one and nowhere to turn to.
This incident was an instance of domestic violence against someone I know.
Her plight has a profound impact on me.
I thought that this should change, and if I could do anything about it to change this, I would do it.
I was just a listener then, but what she needed was an advocate, someone to take her story and transform it into a testimony to ensure that the perpetrator was punished and to make sure that everyone knew it was a criminal act.
I still remember the desperation that I felt, that I am not able to do anything. And I always say that I was a listener then, but now I'm not. You know, I am in a position that I can do something, that I can change something.
In short, under my tenure, this office will do all it can to ensure that victims of sexual and gender crimes see the crimes that they have suffered from being prosecuted, their perpetrators being arrested and prevented from committing further crimes. And this is a commitment that I make as the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court.
The collaboration that we have done both last week during the symposium and this week for the training, and building a pool of experts who will be able to step in when called upon or when the need arises for these crimes to be investigated, is an example of how we can move forward. It brings the discussions that we are having at various levels to the forefront. And this is only important when it comes against the backdrop of a norm of normally denying the existence of these crimes, of trivializing these crimes, of defining them in, most of the time, legally improvable ways. And I want the audience to walk away knowing that the international community, including civil society, have come together to show the seriousness that we are putting on addressing these crimes. This is what I want people to come away feeling: what can I do? What can be done to join the efforts that are being put at addressing these serious crimes? Because our aim, not only of those who lead international organizations or those who are in civil society, but for everyone, our aim should be that these crimes must stop.